Oh! 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 Alright, how is it going, everybody? Welcome to my Pokemon channel. You probably pressed on this thumbnail because you saw all of these crazy Pokemon Lego Nanoblocks that were put together. So as I promised from the thumbnail and this video, we are going to do a little collection of all of my Pokemon Lego Nanoblocks that I have here. So I guess let's get into this because we have a lot to go through. Here we have our Gyarados. Beautiful Gyarados. It was very fun to put together. Sorry, I hit the camera. Wonderful Gyarados. I love his whiskers. I'm just gonna put them down here once I finish with them. Next up we have our Mudkip. Love the blue and the orange and the way his top fin is. Gotta love that Mudkip, and I love the see-through transparent base that I also bought for him too, which is pretty neat. So I guess that's it for the Mudkip. Ooh. Next up we have Horsey. His eyes are huge. Oh, I want to be really delicate with this because I don't want to break another one. No! Oh, thank God. Okay, here we have Horsey with a green platform, his little mouth and big eyes. And here is the back of the Horsey with his little wings. So that's pretty cute. I love this Horsey. I put this together I think 3 years ago, so we'll move on with the Horsey. Next up we have Trico. He's saying they're all proud, you know. He's like, my name's Trico and you can't mess with me. This Trico, the head was really complicated to put that head back on, and it's very fragile, so I try not to move it more than I need to. But here's his little tail. I gave him like a little gray platform for him. So that Trico came out pretty cool. Wobble wobble! So here we have our Wobbuffet. I think this took me 44 minutes to put together, which was pretty fun. I'm very happy with the... Oh, his teeth are messed up. I'm going to have to fix that after. I'm very happy with the way that it came out. I love Wobbuffet. He's an awesome Pokemon. And his sound expressions and stuff. So I guess we'll move on from Team Rocket to another Pokemon. Next up we have Poliwrath. I love the swirl. The black and the white and the blue. And his arms. The back of him is pretty cool too. Cool little Poliwrath we got over there. Next up, let's go with this Caterpie. Very small, but very cute. This one obviously never took me very long, like 15 minutes to put together. I put it together a couple of years ago. So that Caterpie was pretty cool. That makes me think of the episode when Misty doesn't like bug Pokemon. I'm going to put you over there. Next up, let's go with Venusaur. It's a pretty small Venusaur, but it's actually really cute. I'm very happy with the way that it came out and its flower. This Venusaur was really cool. Nice colors to him too, with the pink and coral and green and blue. Alright, we'll move on from the Venusaur. Oh, there's so many to do. I'm not even halfway. Here we have my Gengar. Gengar! So this is my Gengar. I put him together a very long time ago too. Here's his tail. This one came with a platform, so I was happy with that one. So that was a pretty cool Gengar to put together. Gengar! Next up we have Snorlax. I put him together a very long time ago. So this is the Snorlax that we have here. Let me just show you guys the back of him. Oh, there's one piece that looks a little bit destroyed or damaged, but that's okay. So that Snorlax is pretty fun. Time to play your Pokemon flute. I have multiple Pikachus. So here's one Pikachu. Just black, yellow, and red, pretty much. Nothing else really to it. Oh, I keep on hitting it. Here is my second Pikachu. I think I only have two. So there's my second Pikachu. Next up, we have a Krabby. We have a Krabby. This one, I think, was probably the longest to put together and the most complicated. Actually, it wasn't complicated. It was just very, very time consuming, but his legs, I also had to put like some more support to keep him down. But, oh, so many pieces. This took me so long, but some great detail on him. So that's it for the Krabby. There's Krabby. Next up, we got Meowth. This Meowth was actually really fun. The tail is super fragile, so I try not to move it more than I need to. But yeah, this Meowth was pretty fun. Very happy with the way that it came out. It's a real Team Rocket kind of symbol right here, you know? So I'll just put you over there. Next up, we have Torchic. So this Torchic was pretty fun. It came together pretty quick. I forget how long it took me to do it. But I love his color palette. I love like the little yellow feather on top of his head. And also the transparent blue platform. So yeah, that Torchic came out pretty cool. Put you away over there. Next up, let's do Turtwig. Turtwig! Turtwig! Very tiny. It took me like 30 minutes to put this thing together. But yeah, it came out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Turtwig! Next up, we have Blastoise. Here is my Blastoise. I love the brown, the white, the blue, the beige, his water cannons, his arms. Beautiful, beautiful Blastoise. That's great. Let's continue. Here we have my Raichu. I think this is actually one of the first ones I was putting together for the actual channel itself. So shout out to that, to this Raichu over here. It's beautiful. This one took a long time. I don't know if you can see how many layers this thing has, but oh, this Raichu took such a long time. Alright, we're gonna move on. Next up, we have Jolteon. No, sorry, Vaporeon. So this was a small little Lego Vaporeon that I put together. So that Vaporeon is pretty cool. Next up, we have my Flareon. Flareon! Fire Pokemon. Got all of those nice, beautiful Flareon tones in him. That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's call it for the Flareon. Oh man, we have so many. Here is the Jolteon, as you can tell. Yellow. That Jolteon looks pretty cool. I love the details on him. Next up we have Cyndaquil. So we have Cyndaquil over here. Cyndaquil! Oh, that fire took so long. Took so long to put that stuff together. Wow, it's so time consuming. But very beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Cyndaquil. And I like the way he stands too. Like he's very structured. So I do like that. Next, we will do Abra. Next up we have Abra. So, Abra! This is a psychic Pokemon. Very long to put him together, but it was very rewarding for how amazing he looks. The way he's sitting there with his legs and his tail, and pretty wild. But very, very wonderful. Here we have one Charizard. This is the first Charizard that I put together when I began the channel, but I never actually filmed it. So this one was very like a much lighter orange, and then I found one at GameStop, which I opened, which was like a little bit darker, which I didn't really understand, but that is okay. So yeah, there's Charizard. I got a better Charizard coming up, so that's why I'm going to have to skip him, but I am sorry about that. I'm going to do the most delicate one as soon as possible. Here we have Rayquaza. Oh, this guy was so annoying to put together. Oh, he kept breaking like multiple times. But I'm very happy with the way that he came out. I don't have any platforms for him. I do have to buy some, but great, great Rayquaza. The lime green and the red and the black. Wonderful. Here we have Dragonite. Cool little looking Dragonite. It never took too long to put this together. But, oh, I love his wings and the color. Green, white, beige. So yeah, that Dragonite was wonderful. Here we have a Togepi. So I actually put two of them together. I did one for my friend because he let me put his together with part of my time lapse. So I do appreciate that, David. So I put two of them together, and then I put one of them for myself together. So here's the one that I put for myself. Love the red and the blue and his mouth and his expression and Togepi. So yeah, there we have Togepi. Alright, let's do this Beedrill. This Beedrill was really fun. I love this Beedrill. He's very delicate though, so I don't want to move him around too much. But great Beedrill. Love the yellow, the black, the red. Isn't it beautiful? That's great. It looks amazing. Okay. I guess we'll do Butterfree next. So here we have our Butterfree. I love his wings. Oh, those wings took so long to put together, but they were so much fun. Cute, wonderful, beautiful Butterfree. Butterfree! Free! Alright, let's get into Farfetch'd. Here we have Farfetch'd with his little stick. This one was, the first couple layers are really confusing, but once you nail those down, it's pretty straightforward after that. So here we have Farfetch'd. So I think I'm about halfway. I just quickly wanted to share this. So when I first started, before I actually started the channel, I had extra pieces, and from the 15 or the 10 or the 9 or 10 that I put together, and I put together a little colorful rainbow Charmander from the extra pieces that I had. So I thought that was cool. I do have one more, which I will show you guys once towards the end of the Lego Nanoblocks here. So I do have one more to show you guys of these, but I'll show them to you after I get to the end of these. Sorry, my allergies are, it's to pollen. I can't breathe right now. So please bear with me. So we have the Charmander here. Cool little rainbow Charmander. Alright, here we have our Eevee. Cute little Eevee. Eevee! Eevee! Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Next up we have Lapras. This Lapras is pretty cool. Makes me think of having my Lapras in Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow and, you know, swimming with them across the islands. So there's Lapras for you. Sweet. Next up we have a Charmander. This is a Charmander, one of the first ones that I put together. So if I could just quickly give you guys a little. So this one looks better, obviously. I don't know, I wanted to put one together with the colorful stuff because I thought, why not? So yeah, there's our Charmander over there. Next up we got Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! Little green, small, tiny Bulbasaur. I love the colors, the lime green and dark green, red, white. Looks great. Awesome Bulbasaur. Next up we have Piplup. So here we have our Piplup. This Piplup looks pretty cool. Piplup! Piplup! Doesn't that Piplup look great? So, very well structured too. There's some of these Lego Nanoblocks that, you know, they'll fall apart if you don't hold them properly, but the Piplup is pretty well structured. So there's the Piplup. So next up we have this Chimchar here. Chimchar looks pretty good. It's fire. Nice Chimchar. Chimchar! Next up we have Magikarp. I want to do this quickly because his whiskers are very fragile. So his lips are massive, but beautiful Magikarp. All the colors, the yellow, red, beige, nice green base. Great Magikarp. Magikarp, Carp. Next up we have Jigglypuff. Jiggly! So yeah, there we have our Jigglypuff. This one was probably my favorite to put together. I love the microphone. Wonderful Jigglypuff. Awesome, great Jigglypuff. Next up we have Zubat. So we have Zubat right here. His wings are, they have like the ball connection, so his wings will actually be able to move up and down, so I think that's pretty neat. So there we have Zubat. Next up we have our Kyogre. Legendary Pokemon, water. Great structure. Took a long time, but it was so worth it. Wow. Beautiful Kyogre. Great. Wonderful. Okay, that's it for the Kyogre. Okay, so we have, okay. Let's do Mewtwo. So here we have my Mewtwo. This is one of the ones I did before I began this Pokemon channel. So we have our little Mewtwo here. I'm going to try and find a Mew, to be honest with you. So there's Mewtwo. 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 Sweet. Let's do Onyx. Very fragile. Actually, it's very well structured. It's just really annoying to move around, so I don't want to move it around too much. But yeah, that Onyx is pretty cool. So there's Onyx. Alright, so now we get in... Oh no, there's one more. So here's my Groudon. I love this Groudon. This Groudon came out very good. Groudon. Yeah, that Groudon was so much fun to put together. I try and be very careful of his arms though, because they're very fragile. So I would say that's it for the Groudon. Now we get into the really, really good ones. This was the most delicate. This is my Zapdos. Oh wow, it is so frustrating, this guy, if it ever falls apart on you. His wing, his tail, black, the yellow. I love the color scheme though. The Zapdos looks so good. I was so happy to finish it. So yeah, so that's one of the 6 final ones that I did. So we did the Zapdos. So Zapdos. I did this Articuno first. I did change it up though because I reversed the tail because I was getting annoyed of the way that it was standing. So here is my Articuno. I love this one. I love this Articuno. It's beautiful. Articuno, yeah. Alright, that's enough for the Articuno. Next up we have our Moltres. This Moltres was fun. I love this Moltres. Look at this Moltres. It looks so cool. The fire, the yellow, the scarlet. Wonderful Moltres. Next up we have our Ho-Oh. This Ho-Oh, it's so fragile. These wings, you do not want to mess with them. So this Ho-Oh was really fun. Love the way it came out. Great looking Ho-Oh. His tail. So there we have a cool legendary. And then we have one of everyone's favorite Pokemon pretty much, Lugia. Love his wings. I love the dark purple scales built up on his back. Beautiful Lugia. You cannot tell me that's not a good Lugia. That is awesome. So yeah, that's it for the Lugia. So this is the third last one that I did. Just to be clear, I did buy more Lego Nanoblocks, so I will be continuing my collection after I buy more and put those together. So this is a shiny Charizard that I put together. I love the color scheme. I love the gray and the dark purple and the blue and the red and the white. It looks beautiful. Love this. And I especially love the see-through ones over here. That's so cool. So when I got extra, I still have more extra pieces. I don't know which Pokemon I want to put together, but I did like a rainbow shiny Charizard too. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off quickly. So it's the same plan, the same structure. It's just I used whatever pieces I could salvage to put it together. So yeah, that's it. And I guess we'll conclude it with this rainbow Charizard that we have over here. And also with the collections that I was buying, some of them came with like a free little Pokeball. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. So there's also these little 8 Pokemon Nanoblocks. So I'm going to have to say this is the end of the video. I thank you so much for watching this collection of my... Look at all of these, man. There's so many of them, and I only just want to keep on making more. So I do want to know which one is your favorite Pokemon, so let me know within the comment section below. I'll just give a quick little overview. If you guys want to let me know which one is your favorite. So I'm going to have to say that is the end of this video. And if you are new to, and welcome to my Pokemon channel. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to awesome Pokemon content. I hope everyone enjoyed this little video about my Pokemon Lego Nanoblock collection. I apologize. My allergies, like, I have not been able to breathe for the past 16 days, and every June 1st, it's just like horrible. So I am so sorry for that. But I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and if you also have these allergies too, then you know what I'm going through, so it's not fun. But I thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to watch again, so thank you so much. What's up, y'all? It's Charizard's Elitist here, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. And if you like and appreciate this content, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to some awesome Pokemon content. So thank you so much.